Hey Soul Family. It's really good to see you guys. So I'm going to do a collective message for you all tonight. See what's going on for the collective at this time on their journey. Any messages they need to hear from Spirit. Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles. There is an energy of abundance that is coming into the collective at this time. Spiritual harvest, I'm hearing. Golden era. Yeah, because the collective is moving away from their past. Moving on from things that they've outgrown. Moving on from things that no longer resonate with them, and the healing that they've done, the growth that they have made. They are embarking on a new chapter. Away from the pain of the past, too. I'm hearing that now is a big time of release within the collective. Releasing all of that difficult emotions, hard feelings that are connected with the challenges that the collective has faced, the battles they have endured. Yeah, the collective made necessary changes, cut out things in their life that the Spirit had put them in a period of reflection in order to analyze these things and remove them from their lives. Because they weren't supporting a solid foundation, they were making the collective feel a sense of instability, and yeah, this is being removed. Anything that has made the collective feel on shaky ground, anything that any energy too of financial burden, financial struggle is coming to an end at this time. The collective may be in a period of isolation currently, a period of, again, reflection. Yeah, just really taking a needed pause. I'm hearing taking a needed break. And being enlightened to their new circumstances, their future, what is coming to them since they have moved away from their painful past. It was not easy to move away from that. That was, there was a sense of comfort there. There was, excuse me, it was, humans just, they find a sense of comfort in familiarity, but that does not mean it was healthy. We had to make the difficult decision to move forward and This is bringing in the energy of abundance for the collective. The collective is now in an environment for this abundance to sustain itself, to thrive, to ground into the physical reality. I'm hearing that this is a brand new chapter again. I'm hearing that the collective is having to get acclimated to this new perspective, this new reality. The Knight of Wands. There's a very passionate energy coming in, charging in. The collective is now in a period of their life where they're able to embark on their passions, to let passion lead, to truly discover what they're passionate about and what inspires them, and also to take a leap of faith in this area and embark on this adventure with a newfound excitement. So I'm hearing that this period of reflection, contemplation about where the collective is at this moment is giving them a recharge of energy in order to begin this new journey. It is a very necessary phase, as what the collective has and is moving away from at the time being was a very, very heavy energy, very dense, very dark, and this moment of pause, this break, is meant to replenish the collective's energy, allow them to gain that beautiful new perspective of how bright the future is, and charge them up, get them ready to go. Oh, okay. Wow, we have the Ten of Cups. So the collective is preparing to enter this beautiful phase of their life where they're able to find their family, be with their true soulmates. I'm also hearing to use this energy of replenishing themselves to replenish the earth, to create a new family. There's a fly. there's energy that is quite upset about this. They wanted to keep the collective from this for sure. They're trying to disrupt this, but they can't. They have no chance. It's too late. Battle's already been won. Their energy is no longer needed, I'm hearing, in this battle to elevate the collective. That was their main purpose, and they're quite upset about that, I'm hearing. The realization that they were just a distraction. 11:11 on the timer. And that nothing can interfere with this, with the Divine's plan. The Divine's plan being to create harmony on earth. And being drawn to the rainbow, 11:33 on the timer. Restoring color to the world. Letting the vibrant energy that is filling the collective's future be extended out into the world. Yeah, this is Soul Family. And this is part of the collective's reward for healing their karma, from addressing that energy, learning the lessons from it, rebalancing what needed to be rebalanced, defeating the toxicity, defeating the demons, rebalancing the forces of light and dark, of good and evil, and really doing this not only for themselves, but for their family line, for their soul family, for their earthly family. And I don't mean who you were born into, what family you were born into necessarily, but the whole family we are here on earth. We are all one. And yeah, the collective took on a very, very heavy role in having the strength to do that. And there's a lot of emotion around that this time is very important to allow for the release of. I'm hearing that the collective has been in battle for a long time and in survival mode for a long time, not having the ability to freely express their emotions or being in a safe enough environment in order to do that, or time of their life that they were able to do that. So that is what the collective has now entered, and it's only getting better from here. The people, places, things that the collective is attracting in are going to match that same vibration. They're also going to allow for healing. They are going to encourage rest and peace for the collective. And carry that on throughout the collective's life. This is also coming in with the Ten of Pentacles, so the completion to the Pentacles evolution journey. And this is inheritance. This is a spiritual wealth. I'm hearing both a spiritual and physical wealth, abundance that is permanent, is long-term. The collective has now reached this final stage, and nothing can take that away. Wow. I felt myself shake my head like there's no way. Like that's like we finally reached that, yeah, kind of energy. So again, there have been spiritual forces coming against the collective, not wanting the collective to receive this, to get to this level of spiritual evolution. But there's nothing they can do. We're already there. The battle's already been won, I just keep hearing. Yeah, there's been a death to the past. There's been a death to the old version of ourselves. The version of ourselves that was in lack. That was dealing with karma, dealing with dark forces, trying to battle them. There has been an end, a complete death to that. And enemies have now, they're seeing the other side of things. They're seeing the result of their ill intentions. And this is humbling them. Our enemies are in a period of being humbled right now. And also, some, if they're truly more able to be humbled, have less, we'll just say are less, a little bit less dark, a little bit further on their spiritual journey, have more of a capacity for light, for allowing spirit in their lives. They are pleading for mercy. They are begging for forgiveness. Like, they did not understand what they were coming up against, or how this played into things on a grander scale, in a big picture sense. That's all coming into focus now, and they're able to see that they, again, are just a distraction. Their role was just to be a stepping stone for the collective. Excuse me. And that in itself is defeating to them. I mean, being trampled on by this white horse. Yeah, just knowing that their role here on earth, in a spiritual sense as well, is very insignificant in this story. And also in their own lives and the grander scale of things, because they've spent their whole lives hating on and downing and doing spell work on someone of the light. Yeah, they're all coming to terms with that. So yeah, this is a time of ego death as well. I'm also hearing the collective is going through a lot of emotions, a lot of, again, release and purging of the emotions associated with these enemies. For some, these were people that the collective was close to. I mean, at one point in their lives, they cared a lot about. And so really understanding their role and separating that love that we had for them from who they are as a person, the decisions that they made, their own free will, and how that played out in the grand scheme of things, not letting that taint our capability to love. For many of you, this may have been the foundation for love in this lifetime. I'm hearing family and or if not family, close friends, close romantic partners that the collective poured a lot of love into, and was met with the complete opposite in return. And so healing from that and becoming open again to love again, and to receive love, to give and receive love in a healthy way and to the fullest extent. Really, aiming at this point in time to get back to that that time of how we were able to love in the beginning. That's some big, strong healing. That's some good healing work. Wow. I mean, that's really wiping the slate clean of all the pain and just using that as using all that you've been through as strength, as fuel to move you forward and just see how much it's allowed you to evolve, but not letting any of that accrue? I can't think of the word, but create or build up karma in your life, or affect the way that you love. Just really, the collective is very strong. That shows a very, very true, undeniable strength that the collective is able to, after going through so much hurt, return to their innocence, return to their purity. I'm really feeling like a childlike energy coming through of just tapping back into that innocence, that in the beginning. And yeah, I'm hearing that can be a very powerful thing, is tapping back into the things you used to like to do as a kid, or childlike things that you like to do now, that will get you in this energy of rebirth, of will create a lightness. Yeah, because there's been a lot of endings. There's been a lot of this heavy but necessary reaper energy, you know, it's been really necessary to clear things out, but that does come with a lot of heavy emotion. So really just using fun, childlike energy, playful energy, humorous energy to lighten up the mood. And bring light back into your life. Bring that sunny energy back in. Oh, yeah, I'm just getting this beautiful picture of a beautiful sunny summer day with a nice light breeze, as a child playing outside in a big field, just feeling the wind blow, feeling the grass, picking flowers, being in nature. Yeah, nature is extremely important right now for the collective's healing and replenishment. It's going to recharge you a lot more powerfully during this time, and it's just really needed. I'm hearing for a lot of the collective there's been a disconnect from nature, or you've been in environments where there's lacked access to nature. So really making a point every day, every other day, when you can, when you think about it, to get out in nature and ground yourself. Put your feet in the grass, lay down on the grass, listen to water, running water, you know, a spring, a river, any type, you know, a fountain. Connecting with nature, connecting with bugs, connecting with animals, and really letting that free up your spirit. Yeah, we have the temperance coming out. This is just, this is a very harmonious time. All that the collective has been through has awoken them, is enlightening them to the higher purpose, to their higher purpose, to our mission here, and has given us the perspective we need in order to fulfill this mission, in order to truly work for the divine. There is a rebalancing happening within the energies. I'm just getting, again, reconnect to nature. Ground yourself. Cleanse yourself. Water is very cleansing. Earth is very grounding. Our journey is not anywhere near over, but the end is in sight. We can see what all of this hard work has been for now. Spirit is gifting us with perspective. We can see the light at the end of the tunnel. We can see that castle on the hill. And this is giving us in itself, this access to knowledge is giving us, this insight I'm hearing is giving us a newfound, also this clarity, sorry, I'm just getting a lot of words in, is giving us a replenished, recharged motivation and drive to move forward and go all the way, I'm hearing. Things were getting discouraging for a bit there because it seemed like nothing was working out in our favor. Like this was all of our efforts were going unnoticed. They were giving us outcomes that were the opposite of what we were hoping for or working our rear ends off towards. And that was, quite disheartening. 3, 2, 1 on the timer, but definitely strengthened our faith. Definitely was a test to our spirit. And 2, 2, 2. Yeah, but we stuck it out. You cannot beat, you cannot defeat, I'm hearing the collective's faith, the collective spirit, because it comes straight from the divine. A lot of people may not understand that. It makes sense. Only certain people are built that way. So yeah, this is a time that has taught the collective a lot and balanced out the collective's energy in a beautiful way, a way that only the divine can do. And yeah, so this, I'm just hearing again that this moment is a break, is a pause in the journey to see where we've come from, to see all that we've been through, to reflect on the reasoning behind all of that, and to shift into this new energy, this harmonious energy, this energy of renewal, so that we can set our sights on the end goal, which we're already facing, we're already headed right towards. And allowing our passion to really drive us home, I'm hearing. Just a little side message, like, home, for many of you, may not feel like a physical place. It may not feel like you have a home here on earth. That is for a reason. Spirit says, if when you hear home, the first thing that comes to mind is the astral realm, is your place of residence before you incarnated. That's for a reason. You're not of this world. Your home is with spirit. Your home is with the divine. That's your true family. And that's exactly where you're headed. To the source. The source of all good, of all light, of love, of divinity, of purity, of innocence. The collective has earned it. They put in the hard work to get there. And this isn't going to just bless the collective, but the whole world. Our journey is going to be an example to others that they can do the exact same thing. It's not an easy path. Spirit never said that. But it is worth it. The rewards are greater than the loss, than the despair. And we're getting ready to see that. That is going to make all of this worth it. That is going to just, I'm just getting this imagery of just the collective being completely recharged, refueled with such passion, such fire, such excitement to be light workers, to serve the divine's mission. It's going to feel like this renewed sense of energy is going to feel different than you've ever felt before. It's going to be so immense, so vast, more than you've ever felt before. I'm hearing even as a child, even with the hope, the motivation, the just that really fired up, charged up energy of really wanting to make things happen and like seeing it as within arm's reach, right? Like seeing it as very achievable. You can just snap your fingers and it's there. It's going to be that feeling, but times 10. This is how the divine has designed this to be. Yeah, for many of you, there is communication coming in, love coming in, messages of love from the divine. The divine just that's gorgeous. Lots of emotions with that, just really pouring back into the collective. The divine is so proud of the collective. We are God's children. And they see our devotion. They see all of the hurt, all of the pain that we endured, and didn't let it taint our capability to love, and they are so proud of us. They want to give us everything that we deserve. They want to give us the highest vibration of the universe, love. And I'm hearing that this is manifesting in the 3D as well. This is a spiritual love being poured out to the collective through the divine in all areas of their life and their entire being, but also through physical things, through their soul family, through their abundance, their inheritance, their dream career, their life's passion, their life's purpose. I'm hearing the collective will never worry again. The collective will never go without. The collective will never be in lack, spiritually or physically. Divine is coming through. And then I'm also hearing that this is a physical manifestation of love. So however this may resonate for you, this can be through your family, through your animal family, your pet family, through your children, through your romantic partner. The collective's love life is, I'm hearing flourishing, is being recalibrated, is being healed, because the collective is healed. All of the physical aspects of the collective's life are coming into balance with the collective's evolution, the healing work that they have done. My last reading was about inner and outer worlds harmonizing. That's what it's talking about. That beautiful, I can't think of the word for that, but that's how spirit works. You do the work within, and then it shows outwardly. That is a key to truly manifesting the life of your dreams in the correct, the honorable way. Many fall trapped to quick fixes, quick get-rich schemes, or wanting to chase after the material before the spiritual, before the internal, the righteous. And that is the mistake. You have to, a lot of times, take the longer route, take the harder route, the harder path, right? In order to truly manifest in abundance. And that is the test of faith, because it's not immediate. It's not 2 + 2 = 4. It's, it does not look like it's not as easy. It's not as logical from a physical matrix-minded perspective. And that is why only those with faith, only those with connection to the divine, only those with pure hearts can embark on that path, are allowed through that door. So it really is a test of character, of even being able to choose that path. That is what leads to true abundance, I'm hearing. And it's a test of character. It is what was I thinking? It proves the wealth of your soul, your spiritual wealth through the divine. It is a physical manifestation of your spiritual wealth, of your spiritual ranking, of how evolved you are spiritually. Excuse me. Man, excuse me. Yeah, the collective is in this high priestess role. This is something that we have proven. Our connection to our intuition, our higher knowledge, and how this and this alone is all you need and will take you exactly where you need to go. And the collective relied on their intuition and their faith alone, and that is what has delivered them. That shows immense strength in itself. And just how much the collective has evolved on their spiritual path, has grown within their relationship to the divine. I'm hearing that the collective and the divine work as one. It's a seamless execution of energy. That relationship is incomparable. It is not of this world. It will not be understood by people who are stuck in the matrix. Many will pretend as if they have that relationship, or as if they know what that kind of relationship looks like. But it is not something to decode or to try and fabricate, or that you can think about even logically. It is something you earn. It's something that comes straight from love. And from working hand in hand with the divine. I'm hearing for lifetimes. Wow. Yeah, so it's truly a reflection of your role, of your spiritual ranking. And I'm hearing too that that's why a lot of people fake it, because they want to be seen. As closer to the divine, as higher ranking spiritually. As more divine, as more pure, but it is not something, it's not an act that you can put on. It's something that comes straight from the soul. I'm hearing that people can see this radiating from the collective at this time in specific. It is undeniable at this time just how intuitive and close to the divine the collective is, and that this is the source of their abundance. Yeah. So this relying on our faith alone, on our intuition alone, and our higher knowledge, and tapping back into our past lives, and just the meaning of the entire universe. United. That's what is allowing for us to move into our future, move into this brand new chapter of our life. And this is very imminent to the world, to those around us. We hold a lot of power in that sense, our influence in this world. And this is not something that is gifted to just anyone. The divine has appointed us in this role to have this power, to hold this position, because they trust us in doing that. A lot of the collective is and are being placed in leadership roles within 𝚃𝚃 to promote the spread of New Earth, of this higher timeline, and integrating that into this reality, into this world. I was just hearing, he's got the whole world in his hands, he's got the whole world in his hands, he's got the whole world in his hands, he's got the whole world in his hands. So again, tapping back into that childlike energy. This is so needed at this time for the whole world. This is a message of the world is returning to that innocence, to that higher vibration. This is just a complete rebalancing of universal energies here on the planet. Wow. I only have this one deck out at the moment, but I'm going to get one more card. I'm just feeling like it would be so nice to have just one more card to really encapsulate everything that the divine is bringing forward in this message. So let's see. Spirit, please, what is this whole time about? What message would you like to leave off on for the collective, please? Oh, we have 2, 3. Okay. Nice. I keep being drawn to the fact that there are 3 cards. 3 is just a very divine number. We have the Holy Trinity. So I really appreciate the fact that 3 cards came out here. We have the Page of Pentacles, manifesting solid foundations is a great focus of the collective at this time. This is a period of truly ensuring that the collective has good footing, is grounded in reality, and has the necessary external foundation in place to build upon, to sustain that abundance, to carry, and not just carry, but sustain fuel. I can't put my finger on the right word, but to be like a garden that will allow all that the collective has built up for themselves, all that the collective has earned, to flourish. Also, to support them on this adventure of a lifetime, to support their passions, their purpose, their ambitions, their what fuels their fire. This type of foundation, this type of material building blocks, structure is going to allow for a stable foundation for the collective to build their life purpose upon. This is going to allow for the potential for their inspirations to have unlimited growth. For the collective to build upon, put in that hard work, to I'm getting imagery of a house. So this is the foundation, the building blocks, in order to allow for this growth and for the collective to put in the hard work, and it every ounce of that hard work to be sustained, be supported, not go unnoticed, not have, for every single pound of that hammer, to have significance, significant power and results. So that's the main focus of the collective at this time, is this foundation. And that's why things may seem like a bit of a transition point. The collective is transitioning from this period of lack, of having to rely on faith alone, to seeing results of their faith manifest into the 3D in material ways, in ways that people who don't understand that are now able to see the collective's abundance manifesting into the 3D realm. The collective has seen it coming to fruition for a while now. That is what has kept us on the path. Spirit's been whispering in our ear, keep going. This is all going to be worth it. And just understanding the laws of the universe and how all of that works, and how even though we don't see things coming into fruition immediately, that not a single ounce of that has gone unnoticed from the divine, and that this is how you gain true abundance. That has all required a lot of faith, because in an outward sense, in the physical reality, more than likely the collective has been faced with people, places, things that have made them feel the opposite was happening, possibly trying to make them doubt their success, or that what they have been doing and working on and prioritizing love, prioritizing their soul, their divine mission, things that are not of the matrix, things that do not hold immediate results. Kind of forgot where I was going with that, but those things trying to make us doubt those things, right? Doubt that is real. Well, now it's coming into the physical, is what Spirit, that's the main message here. And it's being proven to the collective in a physical sense, which should be a relief. And allow us to just slip into an even more strengthened faith and relationship to the divine, and also is now able to be seen by the external world. And who knows how they may react to that. Many may try and hide the fact that they see it at all. They might allow that to fuel them with disbelief, jealousy, more negative feelings that they try and project on the collective. I don't imagine many of the more unhealed energies coming across to the collective as even to the extent of like allowing them to see that they see what's truly happening, because all of that holds power. It gives perspective. And so, yeah, I'm just hearing an encouragement to focus on what is, as you've been doing, focus on what the divine is showing you now, not only spiritually, but physically. And hey, you can't really deny that. I mean, we shouldn't deny either of them, but I'm getting that like even people that are karmic are just stuck in the matrix. That was all they had to hold weight to, was that these things weren't in the physical, they weren't logical, they weren't currently manifesting. Now they are. So there is nothing to deny. That's so beautiful. I'm hearing that the collective story is going to be an example to so many people. Again, whether they show that to you or not, I'm hearing even just an interest in your perspective on how you live your life shows how fascinated they are by the collective and the collective's journey, their faith, their strength, to take these opportunities to share with people what you've been through, in whatever way that may look like, or to whatever extent that may look like. They may not understand. For the majority, they will not understand the details of the situations that the collective has faced. But just giving a brief overview of why you have such strong faith, of what connection to spirit can do, and how that has transformed your life and can transform the lives of them as well. That's what we're here to do. Share our story. Share how the divine works. Okay, I'm going to end it on that note because that's really beautiful. Thank you guys so much for joining me in this reading tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure to do this for you. And also, I forgot to mention at the start of the reading, but I'm doing personal readings. If you guys are interested in having more of a focused, personal, intimate, one-on-one kind of styled reading, definitely check that out. Just shoot me an email. My email is 𝑠piritualsofty@gmail.com. And yeah, I'm super excited to be offering those now. I love you guys so much, and I just extend my gratitude and my love for each and every one of you. I'm very proud of all of us. We're doing all of this together, and I look great forward to seeing you all in the next reading. Hope you have a wonderful rest of the week, and take care. Bye, soul family.